Hiya, and what's up, peeps? You guys are in for a real treat today here at the Rock and Roll Diner on the voice of Savage Henry at iWeb Radio. Just wait until you hear the tasty nuggets I have in store for you today. Hey, I've got goosebumps just thinking about it. Oh, I'm so ready to knock your socks off. So on that note, I will get right to it. Let's get a little green, shall we? Randy and the Green Fuzz were a punk band who hailed from Bridgeport, Texas. Randy was just 15 when Green Fuzz was recorded. It was mastered on a portable reel-to-reel cassette and recorded in a rock-constructed cafe after hours, which explains the echoey sound and probably why the production sounds so crude. But you know what? I like it that way myself. I think it sounds awesome. Green Fuzz was released on the Big Tex label sometime in 1960-something. I don't know. I'd guess it was around 1966. And after Green Fuzz was the Bees, who sang about voices green and purple. The band was cited as being a classic example of the influences of the good old mind-blowing drug LSD on a teenage rock band. Being under the influence of LSD, the band produced the remarkable sounding Voices Green and Purple with lyrics that recount a bum LSD trip and which culminates with the echoed screaming over a demented Ride on the Sunset Strip beat. The Bees were an LA band and released Voices Green and Purple on the Liverpool label in 1966.
I interrupt this fanfare to give you the lowdown on this album. These tracks are so rare that the original recordings only exist on vinyl, which have been played so much you can see through them. But don't worry, using the latest technology, we've enhanced them for your listening pleasure. Here's a track in its raw state. Now he's having with some pizzazz. And now we tweak the freaks. Not bad, huh? That's exciting now. That is nothing left to do but back to motto. Now let's dig it.
Let's dig it. Let's dig it. Dig it.
It's just the way you go out on the every night. It's just, and no one can make me believe that it's right. He won't find over, but you like to see. He said you love me, but I can't believe that it's right. It's just, you want someone like I want you to be. It's just, all you ever do is make me sad. I want to love, but I won't give in. The way you leave your life, I think I was
Cavemen only released one single, It's Trash, which was released on the Shell label. I'm guessing sometime in 1966. It's Trash, with its superb iron lunge vocals, savage guitar-led instrumentation, and its fine use of echo typified all that I like best about the mid-60s psych punk.
If you want, 'cause I'm a living sickness. Sick with just my
That was Calico Wall singing about I'm a living sickness. The song was recorded as an acetate sometime in the mid-60s, and today it's a much sought-after 45, and it's practically impossible to find. I'm sure it's worth a boatload of money today. I'm a Living Sickness is fuzz-laden with great sound effects and tonsil-tearing vocals. The band hailed from the suburbs of Minnesota.
Summertime's here, kiddies, and it's time to take a trip. This world's so bad. You feel so sad. You gotta take a trip into a world so glad. A world of frogs and green fountains and flying dogs and silver cats and emerald rats and purple clouds and faceless crowds and walls of glass that never pass and pictures hanging upside down. You won't ask where you are. It's another world. You and your girl and all your friends will all be there. Oh yeah. Let's take a trip. Let's take a trip. TNT, SOS, HOP, TOP. Top. It's top. Hey, here we go now. Let's climb some mountains, everybody. Get on your walking shoes. Start to climb some mountains. There you go. Let's take a trip. Let's take a trip. Let's start to dream. Let's close our eyes. It's groovy now. Yeah. Floating. Because I'm swimming in beauty. It's all around. Let's take a trip. Climb from the ground. Whoa! Whoa! Yeah. Let's take a trip. It's really hip. No one will know what goes on. Just you and me and the dreams we see. Oh, come on, baby. Oh, come on, baby. You're doing it right. Just put your head back.
The multi-talented Kim Fowley, singer, producer, and composer, was born in L.A. in 1942. He had an undeniable talent for novelty songs and uncomplicated teenage anthems. One song being The Trip, which I just played for you. That song was very popular around L.A. in 1966 and covered by many bands, including Godfrey and the Midnighters. And guess what? I'm going to play for you their version of Kim's song shortly. Their version's all right, but it has nothing on Kim's recording. Just wait till you have a listen. Positively 13 O'Clock released one single. Here they are doing their version of the Count Five's Psychotic Reaction.
I feel so bad, 'cause you're the best girl that I've ever had. I can't get your love, I can't get affection.
positively 13 o'clock were actually Mouse and the Traps. They recorded under a pseudonym with singer Jimmy Rabbit and without Bug Henderson or Doug Rohn on lead guitar. Their version of Psychotic Reaction was issued on the HBR 500 label in 1967.
Summertime, dear kitties, and a time to take a trip. To take a trip. This world's so bad, you feel so sad. You gotta take a trip into a world so glad. A world of frogs and green fountains and flying dogs and silver cats and emerald rats and purple clouds and faceless crowds and walls of glass that never pass and pictures hanging upside down. You won't ask where you are. You and your girl and all your friends will all be there. Oh yeah, let's take a trip. Let's take a trip. TNT, SOS, HOB, TOP. It's tough. It's tough. Hey, here we go now. Let's climb some mountains, everybody. Get on your walking shoes. Let's climb some mountains. Here we go. Let's take a trip. Let's take a trip. Let's start to dream. Just close your eyes. It's groovy now. Yeah. Soaking. 'Cause I'm swimming in the new year. It's all around. Let's take a trip. Right from the ground. Whoa. Oh yeah. Let's take a trip. It's really hip. No one will know what goes on. Just you and me and the dreams we see. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. You're doing it right. Just put your head back. You're doing it right. Just put your head back.
And that was Godfrey's version of Kim Fowley's The Trip. Godfrey was an LA disc jockey, and his version of Kim's song was released in 1965. Oh, I can't believe it's time for me to close the diner's doors again. Boy, the time sure went by fast, Tom. Well, I guess that means only one thing. It's time for me to sign off and hand the reins back over to the ever-popular, ever-funny, super-cool DJ, my bud, Steve 8KO. I'll be back with more garage-soaked rock and roll, and that you can count on. This kind of music is endless, and I love being turned on by it. Keep on rockin', and remember that rock and roll ain't noise pollution. I'll check ya later.